Greetings and welcome. I've pulled over for this one. I'll have a little chat. It appears I've opened a bit of a can of worms the last couple of days. Those of you may know I've done a video about this ex-Army Paz YouTuber a few weeks back, and yesterday he uploaded a video in reply. I'll put it up here. I noticed he has to like evil up my eyes because I guess I got a friendly face, right? And I don't look evil enough, so you have to evil up my eyes a little bit. But, you know, I brought this on myself. I'm not arguing. I'm the one that bloody started this. So he uploaded one yesterday. There was another one from that Reverend Simon. He had a little bit of rant against me as well. Quite entertaining, actually. I have to admit, I kind of laughed the whole way through. The guy's got an incredibly wild imagination. Apparently I'm on YouTube just to get laid. No offense to my viewers, I love you, but my largest demographic is males from 50 to 60, so I'm probably barking up the wrong tree on that one. And just a torrent of abuse and wild accusations. He said that I called Tommy Robinson racist. I don't think I've ever done a video on Tommy Robinson in my life. He says I called Paz racist. I've never called Paz racist. Yeah, very bizarre. But of course what happened afterwards was the onslaught of his viewers descending on my channel to give me abuse, which is fine. Like I say, I brought this on myself. You know, I don't put my views out there to expect that no one's going to criticize them or come up against me. That's ridiculous. Why would I put my views on YouTube if I thought like that? But the thing that I find interesting is that none of these guys actually ever want to debate my views, debate my politics, debate the topics that I say in the video. It's just endless streams of, I'll put a few examples up on screen, just endless streams of communist twat, lefty woke prick, you're a cunt, all of this, which is fine. I've got thick skin. It doesn't bother me. It's YouTube. But it's just strange that none of these guys actually want to debate what I say. They just want to like put me in a box. They see that I done a video about Paz. I'm not targeting him personally, but I just have a thing that this woke Twitter stuff that people seem so obsessed with is just a massive distraction to what's going on in this country. This is my point, and this is what I made the video about. I'm not targeting him. I'm not giving him an onslaught of abuse. I'm just making a video to say that I think that your obsessions with Twitter and this woke stuff is just a massive distraction to the fact that we have more food banks in this country than McDonald's, the fact that we have more homelessness than we've ever had in our lives, in our lifetime on the street. They're the problems in this country. What I see, Gary Lineker putting a tweet out about holding some immigrants in his house or stuff is not a big deal to me. Halifax wanting to put pronouns on their badge. I don't care about this stuff. This is not important to me. Go bank with someone else if you're that concerned about it. I thought that's what free market capitalism was all about. I thought you loved this stuff. You don't like what Halifax are doing? Go bank with NatWest. It's simple, isn't it? So that was my point, and that's what I wanted to do. But the main thing about the video as well is just I wanted to try and see if it was possible to get a bit of discourse from both sides. Because I can admit as well that on both sides of this political debate in this country, and the voting system and government that we have in this country creates this divide that we have. We can only pick blue or red. We have the illusion of other parties we can vote to, but only one of those goes in power. And that's why we're so divided in this country and why we hate each other so much, because of this god-awful political voting system that we have. If we had a fairer PR voting system, we'd be able to vote for the actual party that we truly believe in, not the least worst. And that's the thing, they attack me as being a massive Labour advocate. I've said many a times, I vote Labour because they're the least worst option. The country will be slightly better under them. I still can't, with the voting system that we have, vote for a true party that I generally believe and get excited about. I don't get super excited about if I go vote for the current Labour Party. I've made my thoughts clear on Keir Starmer. He winds the hell out. He winds me up. He really does wind me up. But it's the least worst option for me. Anyway, I'm going on a bit of a tyrant. But I wanted to try and see if it was possible to open up some discussion between the political divide. I'm going on holiday soon. I'm taking a break from YouTube. And when I come back, I've got a few ideas. I'd like to try and maybe once a week have a live stream, or maybe not even a live stream, just a video with discourse with someone, just a chat. And I thought, maybe I'm naive, but I thought it might be possible to chat to one of these YouTubers like Paz, like this Reverend Simon, and just talk, grown up adult conversation, but by the torrent of abuse that I'm getting, and like I say, I'm thick skinned, I expect it. If I put my views out there, I expect to get things back. But it just seems that I'm just getting no one wants to actually discuss the politics of what I'm talking about. They just want to put me in a box. Just because I may mention one policy that's slightly left wing, I get put in the box with woke communists. What have I ever said that makes me a communist? When have I ever said anything that makes me a communist? And this woke label, also, what? Please give me an example of what I've said that's supposed to be woke. But you take the fact that maybe I mentioned that I vote Labour, and you put me in a box with all this lot and just throw abuse at me. Lefty snowflake cunt, lefty snowflake twat, communist. That's all your argument is. And I guess I'm naive to think that maybe I might have been able to have a grown-up adult conversation with some of these people. I don't know, but the thing is, it's needed. And credit where credit's due. This Reverend Simon in his video said that the left and right need to communicate. We need to get together. And I totally agree, mate. And you even said that the political system is designed for us to hate each other, and it is. First past the post voting system splits us right down the middle, blue and red, take a side. And that's why the Labour Party has to appeal to they have to appeal to the woke Twitter nutters, and they have to appeal to the middle class voters, and they have to appeal to these people because they have to take the whole chunk. In a PR voting system, you have smaller parties that just stick to the core of what their beliefs in. But these two, they have to broaden their views. I'm going off on a tangent again. One thing, I'll end on this one as well. I will apologise because I think Paz's main gripe with my video that I done about Alex Belfield is that I said that he was a fan of his, and he wasn't. It wasn't really the main point that I was making. The main point that I was making is that you guys do exactly the same content as Alex Belfield. All your videos are on the same topics, and now you're coming out and cursing the guy. But you obviously, you didn't like him from the start. You may have done the same content as him, but you didn't like him, and I got that wrong, and I do apologise for that. I did get that wrong. Yeah. But I just wanted to make a video this morning because it's been pretty hectic the last couple of days. And yeah, I mean, the offer's still there, guys. If any of you YouTubers are watching and you want to have an adult, grown-up conversation, I'm not here to throw abuse on you or talk over you or argue with you and throw my opinions on you. I just think it would be good to have a decent, honest chat between both sides of this debate. I think a lot of this Twitter woke nonsense is nonsense, and it's a distraction. Tell me I'm wrong. Maybe I'll learn some things. I mean, there is in everything. There is important issues that aren't being addressed. You know, when you go to the crazy stuff that you see in America with the hormones, the trans hormones being given to children and stuff. I mean, obviously that was absolutely insane and despicable and disgusting. So this is the problem that I have. When you big up every single part of this woke stuff, Halifax putting pronouns on their badges, Gary Lineker's tweets, when you put all of this stuff up, it hides the actual really bad stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? It overwhelms it. Just point out the really bad stuff and just forget about the other nonsense. Anyway, I've gone on way too long. As always, guys, take care. I will see you in the next video.